Project 3D, I learned a lot of presentation skills. We had to present in front of our whole 9th grade class, which was nearly 130 people, and which was very nerve-wracking, but I learned to get over that, and now it's easy to present in front of people. The next thing that I learned was teamwork. Teamwork is like essential to doing a project, literally. And when we started out, me and my partner kind of butt heads and everything, and it was just hard for us to work together. But at the end, we pulled everything together and realized that without each other, the project wouldn't have come together like it did. I know one big skill that I gained during Project 3D was being able to take criticism from the teachers. They were always like, at the beginning of our project, hammering us. And at the end, I looked back and I was like, oh my gosh, that was not good compared to my final project. I did like the United States, and I learned about functions and stuff like quadratics, and I had to find the equations off of a graphing calculator. And for social studies, I said the Renaissance and public health and the Black Death and stuff, and all the research behind that. For language, we had to write a 5-paragraph essay about more than meets the eye about different things, and that was big because it had to be like perfect. And then for science, I used gel transfers, so it was like I had to learn how chemicals reacted with each other. So that was the skills I used during Project 3D.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fall down, boys, know when to walk away.
To make a complex laser system for a bank vault, and this is what our miniature model is. It all began with some math worksheets, which math and science was combined into one, and the math worksheets was basically preparing us for the real deal. So we could actually know what angles and degrees we could reflect each thing off of. Some things that we learned in math were pretty much of how to angle it at a certain degree so that the laser could beam off to hit to another mirror, which we also learned in science. It was more struggle to come up with it and to actually build it, because sometimes we'd be off by an angle or something like that. We started it off, we got it all figured out, and the laser moved, so we had to restart all over again, which took at least a day and a half.
Know when to fall down, boys, know when to walk away, know when to run. You gotta count your ducks before you touch the...
Before we start this project, I personally couldn't even build like a small box. I mean, I never tried it, but I didn't thought that I can build this big classroom, and I have learned a lot, and I think I can build something by myself. I thought that the building is really simple and easy, but when we start this project and we work on it, then I was like, is that really exist in math or in science? Because we have involved two subjects in our classroom, math and science. We have a lot of things going on at one time, and we work those out as we go.